So I'm in Utah now. Started off this week with a long run to Salt Lake City, and the weather tonight is fairly cool. Last time I was up here, I think it was over 100 and something degrees at night. But yeah, late August, I think it's like upper 60s, lower 70s right now. So when I was outside, it was kind of chilly. So the nights are a lot more pleasant, and well, at least here it is. I bet if I go down to Arizona, it's gonna be boiling hot. Yeah, nice way to start off the week. I hope the momentum continues. It's going to be a pretty decent round trip. I think I should be done, I'm hoping, by early to mid Thursday, and I would have about 1,400 miles, which isn't bad to start off the week. And then I'll have the rest of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to drive. So hopefully I get some long assignments after this Utah run. Yeah, if things go well, I can probably squeeze in a few more runs and hopefully go over 2,500 miles this week, which is a big change from the last couple of weeks, which have been really bad. Hopefully the slow period is over. Well, it is right before Labor Day, so I'm sure they're scrambling to get their products in, right? So yeah, I'm hoping for a good week. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully I don't jinx it. and it tapers out to be a slow week, I mean, it can't get less than 2,000 from here, so 2,000 miles. So yeah, it should be a decent week no matter what happens. But I'm hoping it's a great week. I'll keep you posted and see how things go. But it's a comfortable night in Utah. I'm about 50 miles out from my destination, parked here at a Flying J truck stop, and yeah, right about to go to sleep soon. I know a lot of you guys out there are thinking about business ideas and whatnot, and I think a lot of truck drivers would get into it with the potential to make money or potential to be a stepping stone for other types of business opportunities or investment opportunities. I don't think anybody gets into trucking just as an end goal. Well, I haven't met anybody so far. They always feel like they're going to do this for a while, get some money, and then XYZ, right? And then get their own truck. And then move on to do this, or invest some of it and keep driving and then make X amount of money. So what I wanted to do is start a dialogue, continual dialogue about business and money and things like that. I'm not an authority by any means, but I think it's good to have this open dialogue where we think about potential business opportunities, or even thinking about when to take the risk and when to hold back, the strategies behind running a business or opening up your own business. Yeah, I'm starting a new segment here in the middle of my videos called Business Bites.
That's right. You know what time it is. It's time for Business Bites. Business Bites.
So the first topic of Business Bites is, you have a great business idea. Now what? Now let's think about this for a second. Usually people with great business ideas have a hard time talking about it because there's a chance that somebody's going to beat you to the punch if it's a great business idea. You've made it known to the public and everybody else can copy you or do better. So let me flip it. Like, if you're getting into trucking and you tell people, oh, I'm getting into trucking, it's not a big deal. It's not like this exclusive thing. There's obviously a supply of trucks and truck drivers and a demand for these truck drivers to, take loads from A to B to C. But sometimes when you have business ideas, you have to keep it secret so you could supply the demand out there and maximize and capitalize on all of the demand as much as possible. The potential to make money should be high, or it might not be worth you pursuing this idea. So you are the supplier and you want to maximize your profit by providing this, whatever it is, a service or a product. The next thing I'm going to ask is, you're going to spend a lot of time researching, setting this up, and then launching it. Question is what is going to set you apart from everybody else out there? You might have the first go at it, but a key question that we don't think about when we're so gung-ho on our idea, it's so new, it's so fresh, it's something that people haven't thought about or people aren't doing. And when we launch this, we're going to make millions, billions, Those are the ideas that go through a lot of business people's minds. So you launch this, you spend a lot of time researching, prepping, finalizing, and you launch it. And unless you've got a secret sauce or a secret formula that only you have exclusive knowledge to, everybody and their grandmother could come in and copy your idea. Better yet, everybody and their grandmother could come in, copy your idea, and do it 1 better or 10 better. So you might actually be the stepping stone that they needed to get to that next level, make a bunch of money. So you got to be very, very tactful on how you approach this. So there's a bunch of different businesses and business ideas and services and products you may want to sell, or things that you may want to invent, or you've already thought about and you've invented. A lot of us truck drivers are people that are by ourselves. Our wheels are spinning the whole time. We're thinking about business. I wanted to start this Business Bites so that we can dialogue. We can kind of share a little bit. And if you guys have input on some of the things I say or some of your ideas, leave it in the comments below. Tell me what you think about this idea of talking about business and investments and money and whatnot as a part of this vlog. It's open-ended. I'm not making any conclusions because I don't know what your business idea is about. I got a bunch of business ideas, and I'll share some of them because as one human being, there's no way I'm going to be able to scratch all the itches of all the ideas that go through my head. So I don't mind sharing some of these business ideas, but hope you like this new segment in the video. What's going on, my people? This past week, they sent me to Utah and then a quick trip to Phoenix and back. It was a total of 1,977 miles, but I did it in 4 days, and they wouldn't give me any more work. So I had to come home, have a long weekend. I had plenty of time to make another round trip, but they just didn't give me the work. It should have been a 2,700 mile week, but I did 2,000 miles in 4 days. As usual, there's a bit of frustration, but it comes with the work. You're going to have some kind of frustration throughout the week. I wanted to drive more, but I didn't have the assignment, so it is what it is. But doing 2,000 miles in 4 days isn't too bad. So the drive in itself, going to Utah, was very chill. You've got really good scenery here, long stretches of road, not too much traffic. The road has a lot of ups and downs. So sometimes you're going slow uphill and fast downhill. You got to watch your speed. But overall, the scenery is very serene, pretty awesome, jaw-dropping, and it's a really nice drive. So this drive, you go from Ontario up the 15 freeway, get into Nevada, and you pass through Vegas, get to northern Nevada, and you pass through Mesquite, and then you go into a small stretch of Arizona where you drive through some of these incredible canyons. And then you get into Utah, and you have some windy roads, some up and downs, but pretty much wide open, mountains on either side of you. And it's just a nice cruise, a nice drive all the way into Salt Lake. And then on the way back, you got more of the same, beautiful scenery, very picturesque, incredible mountains. Yeah, I mean, I used to come here when I was younger as a kid and do skiing in Utah, but didn't really have a chance to see it when there was no snow in the mountains. And it's pretty incredible, pretty nice. The scenery is nice even without the snow. And I really enjoyed this drive. Now, outside of this, I didn't have any major drama or anything like that. There's just more of a frustration that they couldn't give me the miles so I could compensate for some of the slowness in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But yeah, you can't complain about 2,000 miles on a 4-day week. So all in all, this week wasn't as eventful or filled with problems as previous weeks, but still not optimal. I think when you're striving for excellence or striving for great results, there's going to be a level of frustration that things aren't better. But, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the 4-day, 2,000 mile week. Hopefully next week is better. I'd rather drive. I signed up to this job so I can get the most miles and make the most money in a week. I would rather drive than be at home. So anyway, I hope this video was informative and entertaining. Thank you for following me on my journey. God bless you. Peace. Until next time, be safe out there and have a great week. Cheers.